like not even like, oh, it's gonna come on, man. They done told y'all all different kind of shit way different times. They told you, oh, this won't be long. Motherfucker, this was going on 2 years, son. And he still, but you know what I'm saying? Lil Johnny said he wasn't gonna kill nobody, but next day he did it.
So peaceful greetings to you all. We self-law and master ourselves. I am Brother Hassan Gazio Bay. Here,
some blood, Johnny.
and I'm here with my magnificent bros. This is we're honoring Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So instead of going into Prophet Noble Drew Ali's astrology chart and all these other things, guys, we're just honoring Prophet Noble Drew Ali just by being ourselves and enjoying being ourselves. I don't think too many people enjoy being themselves. So I'm not going, interrupt Brother Sean and Brother Terrell any further. I'm gonna go over here and put this falafel mix together. Grab this iPad, throw some tunes on, you know what I'm saying? Y'all continue doing what y'all was doing, man.
Oh yeah, Brother Jacob been doing that little thing right there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
Brother Corey Sprinkle.
Corey,
Brother Corey Sprinkle.
The Brother Corey Sprinkle. Yeah, man. Hold on, bear with me.
Islam, you good. But yeah, bro, like, it's just, like, it really comes to the point, especially with all these retrogrades and stuff, like, just to think for yourself. Like, it's okay to not agree with what you feel, what you are low-key being forced to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, son. It's like, you know what I'm saying, Dragon Ball Z, I forgot who was fighting Goku. He was just dodging all the punches, you know what I'm saying, with no effort. It's like, you just gotta dodge all these different images and these thoughts that are on yours. Like, you have to be like, is this my own thought? No, throw it out. Like, because if you're not gonna think for yourself, somebody's gonna think for you.
They gonna control your ass.
Control.
Your mama wouldn't want you to let nobody control you. You know that. Bear with me.
Man, what you man? Interestingly, right? It's Saturn Day, right? Saturn's in Aquarius, which is one of the signs that it anciently rules. Saturn's so different, man, in Aquarius. It's like you're gone from this structural, what people think is this structural discipline, land-oriented, Capricorn, but then it's like you get into Aquarius and it's like, woo, let's just, pour the knowledge out from wherever, because we now have, incubated in this, structured environment, and now we just want to, let our hair down, so to speak, let it flow, right? Let the knowledge pour from our heads and hearts to your hearts and heads also, right? So hold on, why did I come back over here? I came over here for something real quick. Yeah, don't mind me. Just wanted to go in on that. Speak about that just briefly, y'all. But anywho,
what I missed? I missed something.
What did we miss? Did y'all see that meme, the Omicronic?
What?
It was like a Dr. Dre, the Chronic album with Dr. Fauci, that Dr. Fauci dude in a fitted, like album, and it said the Omicronic.
Horrible.
I said, yo, that's actually funny because I comprehend Greek. We're astrologers. When you know Greek is how you actually, denote the magnitudes of different stars, right? From alpha to omega, right? And so for people to go Omicron, right? What is Omicron? What is that? The 16th or 15th letter of the Greek alphabet? Get the Encyclopedia of Astrology.
Oma is, I think, like 14, I think. Let me check myself.
It's 14. Omicron is the 14th letter of the Greek alphabet. You know what I mean? See, I just know, we can enjoy when people use symbolism, you know what I mean? Because that's our language here at the North Gate and really on the entire planet. The language here is symbolism. English is actually a second language, according to my, experience and studies thus far. Symbolism, right? And when looking at different symbols and the symbolisms and things like that, it's like, okay, let's see what we're looking at. Do we go and now research different constellations that have, many different stars in them, and then we go and see, okay, what's the Omicron star called in this
15. Omicron is 15.
Yeah, so that's a 6. Yeah, so Omicron is the 15th letter of the Greek alphabet. So that's a 6, right? So it's still operating on the 6 energy, right? And so now it's like, instead of the people knowing how to read symbolism, they're being used by those that know symbolism. So it's like, if people know symbolism and you don't, then 9 times out of 10, there's an open secret happening around you, right? So I just think that's just what people be missing out on. People be really missing out on the fact that, it's energies around them, like the air that they breathe, but they're not conscious of it. So they can't enjoy taking advantage of, breathing that air. So
and then it sucks, yo. To just add to that wisdom, it sucks when, people are deciding to cling to their belief systems and not actualize and realize the realities of life. Simply because their senses, will pretty much, the 6th and the 7th sense will pretty much let them know, what to do and what not to do. Pretty much, it's being having a moral compass. So, covering your mouth with something that's hindering your natural breathing process naturally.
Hey, brother Jay, not to cut your wisdom. Hey, was that Malibu Most Wanted when Tay Diggs had put that whole pantyhose over him?
What was it?
Was it pantyhose? Yo, that's what
was
I'm
that?
sorry. I said mask, didn't I? Damn.
Or was that brown sugar?
Which one was it?
Because you said Tay Diggs, so I'm thinking about hip hop.
Yeah, so it might have been brown. It's one in like where, or is either that or Malibu Most Wanted where he had the pantyhose over him.
Yeah, that's Malibu's Most Wanted. Yeah, I think that is Malibu's Most Wanted.
Which don't do it, bloodbath.
He had
I thought you was talking about Ren and 10. That's who I thought you was talking about, the Rap Dalmatian. That's what I thought.
Yo, bloodbath. Golly, yo.
And 10, the Rap Dalmatian.
Yo.
And it's it's like the movie Titanic. Like, the ship is about to lose ship, man. You better jump it or before it's too late. There goes one parable for you. Or it's like,
and when you
know your dude's about to go rob a store, but you just got that feeling that you probably shouldn't go. You probably shouldn't go.
Yeah. That just made me think of what film is that? Juice. When they was about to go do that, and homie, well, who was that didn't want to do it?
Probably the fat boy.
No, he was actually kind of down.
Oh, then it must.
Because he had to be down though. He was the sophomore. He was the one that didn't speak up for himself.
Oh, okay.
He was the poor. He was like the poor me. He was the poor me control drama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he would be poor me.
Shout out to that Celestine prophecy.
Islam.
Right.
Yeah, I think that would have been Omar Epps. I don't know his character name. I forget. Q.
Got you.
Yeah.
Q, Bishop, and Doughboy, right?
Doughboy?
Yeah, Doughboy should have been the fat one, wasn't it?
That's Boys in the Hood. My bad. I'm getting it all. I'm getting all.
Yeah, no, you're hilarious. What's that? That's Raheem. Raheem, Q, Bishop, and yeah, what was the other one? What was the fat dude? What was the little chubby guy name?
Fucking
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't remember all of that negative social engineering put upon us as we grew up when we were younger. So I must be.
I guess we identify with those characters, a little bit more cleanly. I guess.
Yeah. Background filter off. Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking like, oh snap. You know how some people like, dang, yo, I'm gonna lose my my hood card or whatever. I'm thinking to myself like, they don't have a nationality. Like,
do better. That thought is just like, golly, it's okay. It's just a film. It is literally our imagination. Seriously.
I think it's hilarious how it's not an insult, because when you watch other cultures, quote unquote, so-called other cultures films, they're not the gangsters really. And if they are, it's, credited to what they call the mafia, Sicilians, Italians, right? Okay, yeah. So with that being said, it's like, imagine, right? Somebody is taking pride. It's like Joe Dirt. It's like, you think it's a meteor, but it's really a hard piece of poo from the fucking airplane. But you can't tell them it's a hard piece of poo from the airplane because they've implanted their value system into this piece of shit. All right, so with that being said, that's a couple falafel mix. Yeah. So that's like,
I'm jealous, yo. Like, just don't say falafel, please. I'm getting jealous every single time. Oh my God, yo. And that's the exact same kind that I have, my heart.
This is my first time trying this kind.
Oh, word? Yeah, yeah.
Pretty... I usually have the Tarazi.
Got you. I think I like that one better than the Tarazi, actually, interestingly enough.
Really? I ain't gonna front. That smells delicious, bro. It smells great.
Yeah, I actually
half an hour.
I feel like I have to season the Tarazi one. I think it needs some love. That one not so much.
I do put cayenne, and thank you for reminding me. I do put cayenne pepper in my falafel mix.
Got you.
I do, because I like that spicy meatball type. So, you reminded me, so let me find.
Brother Sean, are you traveling right now?
Indeed.
Really?
But I'm still in here in the zone, rich, yeah.
This is impromptu for real, huh? We just all over the place. Everybody,
hey, we freestyling. You got me traveling. You got Hassan whipping up the falafels. You got Brother Jag cooking up a chemistry from in the background. Hey, bro, you was an experimental scientist. Me and Benjamin was talking about in our last live, bro. That was you.
You're hilarious. The experimental scientist, though, that's that Taurus.
That's what we do, man. I mean, we gotta enjoy ourselves, man. I mean, like, it's one thing. I think we've proven that we can be professional. I think we've proven that, you know what I mean? Like, think about it. You know what I mean? We are actually what a lot of women ask about. Oh, where's the brothers that can, be strong and stick together and they don't leave? And they want to help raise the children and do something for the community. Motherfucker, we hear about a 5 load. You ain't blowing us up. You trying to really see how much of the dick you can use.
Oh my God.
And then see if we'll be suckers for your irresponsibilities and bad decision making.
Oh, that's so sad.
That's just really what it is.
That's so irresponsible. That's so irresponsible. It sounds so irresponsible.
And we just need to learn how to say no, obviously. At least,
Yeah. It's best to control it, hey, let me speak on that. Let me add something to that right there. Hey, you there watching this video. Hey, I tell you.
You there.
Don't do things with people you don't want to do things with. Okay?
Uh-huh.
I tell you.
See, we're angels. We're guardian angels. We're just in disguise. We look like copper tone beings that just all of a sudden declare to proclaim their nationality. Let's just kind of reveal this to you. No, we're fucking angels. We're really good at how we use our mindsets, which will make certain people want to try to take advantage of that kindness in hopes that it's a weakness.
Yes, that's sad.
And so people will try to use that in a way to make us think or try to make us feel like we're fucking goofy when really at the end of the day we're on principle. So it's the proverbial when you're who we are and you find out and you know that we really are about peace, then what we actually experience as sons is the proverbial you don't touch me, I don't touch you. You don't touch me, I ain't touch you. You don't touch me, I don't touch you. If I don't touch you, it don't matter if my finger right here. I ain't touch you, you don't touch me. If I don't touch you, you don't touch me.
What grade did you do? What grade did we start doing that in?
And that's the point I make.
Got you.
Exactly how you ask that question. Like the premise behind that is that's immature as fuck. That's the point I make.
Yes, Islam.
Straight up. You see what I'm saying? And what we have been in our communities, in the copper tone communities, the unconscious Moorish communities that falsely identify with the slave brands, Negro, Black, colored, African American, what they have done is they have normalized dysfunction.
Yes.
And then if you're not down with the dysfunction, you're a clown. You're a coon.
You're literally a problem.
He's a lame.
You're a problem because you're fucking up the quote unquote home comfort.
Y'all not real Moorish Americans, yo. How y'all honoring Prophet Noble Drew Ali talking about what y'all talking about? This brother ain't got on no fez. You know what I mean? This one in the black fez ain't shaved and shit. Like, how y'all Moorish Americans talking about what y'all talking about? Oh, I know how. We telling the truth.
And we're being ourselves.
There you go. We're enjoying doing so.
So, you know, you should definitely get into some Prophet Noble Drew Ali literature, though. It'll be great. Like the Moorish literature, maybe, Circle 7. Definitely Circle 7. Definitely Moorish literature if you are, you know, really willing to change. The Circle 7, that's like your, they're all boosters. The Moorish literature is the, every literature that has been produced by Prophet Noble Drew Ali is like a step ladder. So you're going to keep going up with based on, you know, how you comprehend the literature and how you really are studying rather than just, you know, I don't know. Not studying, the opposite of studying. Right? So really, yeah, that thanks, bro. Yeah, being ignorant to your ancestral estate, being ignorant to who you are, that hurts your lineage, yo. Seriously.
It's fucking Groundhog Day. You guys are back here again. You don't remember who the fuck you are. You're in another body thinking you're having an experience and oh, the world is different. No, you dumb fucks. Wake up.
Man, where's that video that pastor's like, wake up, wake up? I'm gonna find that and put that joint. Yeah, we'll find that.
Hilarious. Goodness gracious, man.
For real.
Yes,
We're just at the period of where it's time to wake up. I mean, granted, yeah,
everyone's
we've been played.
waking
Yeah, it's
up.
been lies.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but we're here now and the information is pouring.
Yes.
But you know
it's
what I'm
just
saying?
like it's beyond
instead of
just
with a
information.
picture, they're trying to catch the water pouring with a blanket sheet. Like, bro, hey, get this picture, bro, so you can get that knowledge for it. Nah, bro, I'm gonna catch you with this blanket right here. You know what I'm saying? Just squeeze it for later. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Come on.
Ooh, the sun just popped out too. It's
Oh yeah, you got yours? I knew you was gonna get yours, man. It was only right. Yeah.
I had to say, yeah, son.
What you got?
He got the sun. The sun came and showed him some love. He said it was cloudy.
I chanted that Sean Paul. Just give me the light.
Oh my God.
Let me stop, y'all.
Just give me the light.
Sean Paul, sing for them, baby. Let me see.
Yeah, what was I about to say? Oh, fuck. I'm about to say something. It slipped my mind. Shawty.
This falafel mix is a little thicker than the Tarazi, bro. I will give you. It's a little more coarser. Let me say that.
Yeah, I think you. Yeah, she a little better. She a little better.
It smells delicious. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna eat with this, bro. Because me, I like wraps and stuff. So
Yeah. I was gonna say, should a wrap or should make some rice?
Rice is definitely on the mind.
Broccoli and rice or something.
Or some grits. But I think I got cream of rice, I think. Which is kind of like a cream of wheat. But I could do that because that would be just like, how some people sometimes when they eat the flesh byproduct and they'll put their sausage in their grits.
Yeah, word. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Indeed, yeah. Right. Healthy like I said, you won't eat what all you do is eat lettuce. You a vegan. That's literally the most ignorant shit I ever heard in my life. That shit is so disrespectful.
What it would taste great with if I like ordered the panini from the Nepali people up the street. You see what I'm saying? And ordered a panini, a veggie panini, and then just fried this. And then once this is done, just take this and slice it and put it on the panini. And then that way I'm eating like a falafel gyro panini, I guess. Type.
Yeah, that sounds good. And it's funny though, because I'm definitely about to make me some falafel chili when I get me some more.
That's so funny, yo. I was just reading the recipe on the chili.
Yeah.
I was just reading that, yo.
Yeah.
Word.
That's fire.
That shit, yo.
But when they say vegetarian,
chili?
though. Go ahead. Well, I'm sorry, bro. What you say?
No, I was just saying the falafel chili. Just the thought of that, it gets my mouth watery.
Yeah, this doesn't look bad at all. I would need. Oh, that's why I would be vegetarian because you had to use sour cream and cheddar cheese. But you know me, I would probably 9 times out of 10.
That's
you can
replacement.
Find what is that called? Coconut something? Isn't there some type of cream that people could use? I think they use coconut cream instead of like the sour cream in certain vegan dishes. Is that? Do you know about that or not, brother Sean?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
yeah, that's definitely a thing. They definitely got vegan, quote unquote, sour cream.
Yeah, I think it's a coconut cream actually, and then the cheddar would be replaced, I guess, with obviously some shredded vegan,
right?
Cheese.
Or you can make the cheese out of fucking whatever. If you got that, yeah. That shit's always. You just gotta want to know you gotta want to cook. put a little work ethic in. You know what I mean?
Love a home cooked meal. I got it.
Yeah, you already know. Ain't nothing better than it.
And then you already know, going through what I've been going through these last couple of cycles or whatever, bro. You feel me? I know we live. I ain't stupid. You know what I mean? But I don't care. I don't care at the same time.
What's happening?
Yeah. You know what I mean? As far as, when they come to me, it seems like what's therapeutic in most situations is always a home cooked meal because there's a certain amount of love and things that go into, what I mean, you do that. So you're not just eating the actual meal that's made, you actually partaking in the energy that
Islam
that was utilized to make the meal.
Islam. That's real. That's real.
That's how
that's intention. That's intention. We're speaking on intention with your hands, your crafting. Yeah, that's real shit.
Yeah. Straight up. Like,
it's natural too. It's simple, but it's so foreign to someone who, oh my God, that's that
double stuff. Yo. I'm just saying. That home cooked meal, dude. I'm trying to tell you, it's just something about some fresh vegetables chopped up. You know what I mean? So you can put it on like a little sandwich or wrap situation. It's just been delicious. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so what time I got? All right, so about 3:17, 15:17, my falafel should be ready to go. And 9 times out of 10, what I do too, brother Jay, I cut this joint in like 8s. Once it's done, I'll cut it in like 8s. And then just use those 8 slices to take out one slice, make a little patty, throw it in the oil, as they say, in the oil. The oil.
Yeah, I've been making patties too. When I first started getting it, I used to make the little balls, but now I make patties now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get you some falafels, people. Yes. You too some food. Oh shit. God damn.
And Lizzie also.
Wonderful.
You know what? Let me move it to this.
Up here and move this way.
So anyhow, y'all? Where we at now? Where we at now in our conversation? We just talked about the falafel and whatnot, yo. But look, hey, what's really on the people's minds out there, though, yo? Like, even right now, like, what did I do? Oh, how I sent you guys different things via the TikTok, or like how you got people that have these like accounts based on, you know, like the one I sent, the young lady just reads the fine print and she gives different tips about, oh, if you read the terms and conditions, well, you know, we go into contracting. And in any contract, it's all about terms and conditions, not just the terms and conditions of one party, it's terms and conditions of both parties. All righty. So that negotiations can happen and so that the contracts can be nullified. All righty. So when you put conditions on a contract, it nullifies a contract. You put conditions on a contract, it nullifies a contract. All right. So when it comes to, you know, things like that we know, and you know, there's been years of things shared. I remember there was a time where me and brother Jag had went in on the James Traficant speech in a live on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, we've presented some elaborated research content for you guys, that when we see like different people on these different social media platforms, especially since TikTok is like the newest, you know, as far, well, not newest, but just like one of the things that's really trending right now. It's a lot of things that I'm seeing due to certain algorithms and things of that nature, just how it's moving. And I guess what they do, and you just got to find out when it happens or whatever. But with all social medias, they have this certain energy and flow and momentum. You can almost feel it because it feels like it's sucking you into your phone. The only places that got that kind of juice right now, in the order I think, is TikTok, Facebook, then Instagram. Because Facebook has this thing too that it does too, that's kind of like, I can feel a certain frequency that's like between me and my phone. So that lets me know that there is a rate in which a certain energy is flowing. And then also at the same time, remember, your phones are photoreceptors. So the light that you emit from yourself, your phone is absorbing also. So a lot of times people be wondering like, oh man, I didn't even say nothing around my phone. I just thought this and it was right there. Well, at the same time, you got to remember you're being read because you're emitting light. And as you're emitting light, remember, like especially iPhones, if you turn like your iPhone light all the way down and then held it to the light, it'll brighten back up, which means that it receives photon. It receives photo. It receives light, right? So since it's a photoreceptor, your phones, 9 times out of 10, your light is being jacked from you anyway. Whoa!
That was a good joint, yeah.
Your light is being jacked from you. Real talk. Like, that's why when, you know, some people will be like, well, dang, man, like you've been on social media for years. And that's because at the end of the day, I was conscious of something. And I realized like, all right, cool. This is kind of the little bit in that, and it can be a little draining because some people probably look like, dang, yo, like you got gray in your beard and on the side of your head. Well, at the end of the day, there's an energy transference that's going on, and I'm maintaining myself while at the same time, there are people who haven't grown fully in their consciousness, so they're still vampires. So at some time, you know, you have, you know, people around you that you open, you know, your home and your heart to. However, they are probably dealing with years of things psychologically off prior to even y'all coming into contact. And what you realize is you could probably make a decision, you know, brother Jag, to read Prophet Noble Drew Ali literature and correct your character. Whereas a female counterpart may struggle with that and immediately want to rebel against the same instructions that we are here to utilize to protect her and children.
Islam.
Now,
Islam.
from experience, we've experienced people get this. Well, let me speak for myself. Experience, you see what I'm saying? You can put this information right in front of them, give them what they need as far as an example, and really at the end of the day, there's a stronghold of the dark priesthood within them that they actually got to admit, right? Because
Internally.
it's not just us that's protecting them. It's the men across the planet that's actually protecting them, actually, because we're not the firefighters. Even though we can prevent them. However, 9 times out of 10, firefighters exist for beings that would love to ignore instruction. See what I did there? I'm gonna do it again. Watch this. You can't say, fuck you, firefighter, and spit on them, right? And then start a grease fire in your kitchen. Oh my God, I need a strong man. But which one is it? Is it, again, this just proves that when it comes to us, the conditions that most of our mothers are in, they only see us as utility or a fear object. That's it. That's it. We're only being used. Now, Capricorn, since that's where the sun is I use. Me being Cancer, my direct opposite, you know what I mean? Me being Cancer is, you know, I feel, right? So I can feel when being used. But even the I use energy will say that it's being used. All right? When really at the end of the day, think about this. Use and feel should actually have a natural balance called delivery. If you think about it, okay, you feel something and you're using something. If you can feel it and you're using it at the same time, right? What am I doing? I can feel it and I'm using it at the same time. Now I can deliver a message. Now I can receive a message, right? There, what I'm saying is there's a reflectionary energy of give and take. So one isn't over feeling or overused. However, us being sons and being astrologers, we have made the conscious decision to do what? Stay on principle and instruction. That's a commitment that we've made, not only to ourselves, but to those that we say that we love and protect. Now, that's the mindset pertaining to the sons, right? Based on character development, which will bring about anything else we put our minds to that could bring about so-called finances, Federal Reserve notes, cash apps, whatever people are calling, you know, resources or whatever, right? So also at the same time, with that being said, what it is that you get in Islam, with that being said, what you getting is, hold on one second, let me finish this point. What you getting is you really just you're getting a bad deal. All righty, I'm gonna keep it a band with us. It's a bad deal because us sons, most of us are raised by single women that turn us into their husbands. Ooh. So that I'm going to keep it a whole fucking band with you. Our single mothers turn their sons into husbands in their heads because they have not done what they needed to do with their own character to better themselves. Now it makes it difficult for when that son moves on and how he's naturally supposed to, you know what I'm saying, and taking on and assisting and uplifting fallen humanity, provided there's an agreement to do so with the mother, right? what I think's been my lesson, and what I've seen has been consistent, is we sons will make the commitment to the cause. We do not make the commitment to your emotions.
Or your vagina.
Yeah, the emotion, the vagina, none of that really matters. Because the only thing that really matters is practicality. And this is why I said, you know, even earlier when I did the lives earlier, I had to apologize. Like, I apologize for not chasing the bag. I apologize for not being a sellout fuck nigga that just chases Federal Reserve notes so I can make you guys happy, right? But let me yield on that. Y'all add to that, because I'm pretty sure y'all can. Y'all have had y'all experiences, so I'm a yield. I yield.
Brother Sean, go for it, sir. You were talking and you were muted and shit. I seen you. It was funny.
Oh, yeah. Whip it in, yeah. Just settle down, but I mean, you go ahead, brother Jay. I want to build upon your building. You know what I'm saying?
You're hilarious. That was an interesting alley-oop. But
you know what I'm saying? That's a no look pass, man.
Yeah, that was a no look for sure. But yeah, the facts are the womb is the first school. That's the principle that we've been. That's a key that we've gotten, and we put it in the door, and we unlock that door, and we walk through. Mother is the womb, and mother is the first school.
Indeed.
So, with that simply being put, it's just like what our mother is putting us through when we're in her womb, or when we're inside of her, literally, and the things that she's doing and experiencing. We are also going through those things because we are connected to her, literally. So it is important, it is imperative for woman to really acknowledge and consider her state when she's specifically with child, for sure. However, just before that moment, like women, you should really consider, being with child if you are not at that point mentally. If you aren't really loving yourself to the capacity that you know you should be,
Okay.
Yeah. See?
I'm gonna be church.
Yeah, and then it's just
And you know what I mean? You don't want to get
coming
your
to the
ass
knowledge
beat,
of it, and
but
I think now it'll be more talked about now, because I remember like when I was doing my Reiki courses, and it's like how we are all connected to our mother, and I think it's through it's either the root or the solar plexus chakra. That we're connected to her, and at some point, that energetic bond has to be broken or let rid of so that we can move forward. I have to look through my notes for that exactly, but I think it's the root.
I got you. Yeah, I would say I would think it was the root too, because that's the first gate. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's substantial, bro. That's very substantial, because it's like so mother has instructed you with certain things, and in regards of how her character is, you are going to conduct those characters, or you are going to separate yourself from those characteristics. Are they helpful, or are they detrimental? That's yeah. Let me so now look, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the circle 7. Watch this jewel real quick, because this is just a jewel. It's just how these jewels work. Right? So chapter 23, Holy Instructions for Thy Children. The second degree. It says, upon thee, or upon me, because I'm considering myself a parent. So upon me also it depends whether the child of my bosom be a blessing or a curse to myself. So that's me considering that I'm a parent, or there's a child that I need to be taken care of. It's up to me and how he is instructed from his father and his mother specifically the mother, for those 9 moon cycles that, she's wearing that womb, it is imperative, if those instructions that are given, if it is a blessing to humanity or a curse to humanity, for that child to either separate from those characteristics, the detrimental ones, or connect to those characteristics, the beneficial ones. And that is the formality of really being yourself, because you have to separate yourself from mother at a point. You have to. And my mom will call me right now, like, Terrell, what you doing? Like, why you ain't call me? Yo, call me. It's like, but I thought about you, mama. I miss you. I do. I promise. I swear to God, I think about you all the time. It's like, but it's kind of like mommy always will have that because we're her child. That's just how it goes. That's the reality. However, it's some, it ebbs and flows. So just know when to separate yourself is the key. You have to know who you are rather than, who someone would want you to be.
Indeed. Indeed.
Islam.
Very well said there, brother.
You are the worst.
Yeah. It's just loving, mother for, but at the same time just being you, because she has that, image that she wants for you, and it's just like, all right, well, how can I take that, finesse that, and do into what I do for me, and still honor mother, but at first, you still got to honor self. So
yes,
it's like take those, like, mom and dad, what do they want from me? What are their 2 traits that got me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Celestine prophecy. Yes.
My mom and dad. Let's see. I think my dad's a Gemini. Yeah, my mom's a Sag.
Wow.
Yeah, so they got that opposite. And it's like, boom, here am I, a Virgo. So it's like, all right, let me just perfect the communications and higher learning.
Islam. And at a service too. You're doing it at a service. Yeah, that's beautiful. You do a service to help people communicate with themselves. That's amazing. Yeah, and connect to their higher self too. Yeah, that's definitely the Gemini and Sag axis right there. And he's muted, but yeah, for sure. Brother Hassan, you muted.
Oh, pardon me. My apologies. I was talking the whole time, right? To add to y'all wisdom, since this is the real estate, right? The most important asset we have is profitable decision making. And when I say profitable decision making, I mean decision making that continuously creates harmony between us all. All righty. I think what's happening when it comes to people here in the West, and we have done our best to deal with mothers that have our same skin complexion, only to find out that there are psychological issues that are not being fairly tended to, because the dark priesthood has our mothers looking for a scapegoat and a savior outside of themselves. Yes. So since the mind is so bent on that truth, the idea pertaining to a stable Moorish home or cooperative interaction between a copper tone male and a copper tone female, it's very slim to none because of the mindset pertaining to security in the women. And I'm going to continue to say what I say through anybody if anybody out there is upset, pissed, I don't like how he talk about this, and he just say, obviously, he must got a problem with women. He got a problem with, and that's usually what they're going to say. They're going to say Hassan has a problem with women. The The problem is y'all never heard somebody love you. Y'all never heard somebody actually care for you. So you don't know
unconditionally.
How to receive. They don't know how to receive
unconditional love, because they're used to love with a condition. So that's based on them lying to themselves. So so if you lie to them and tell them, you know, it's okay to hit the baby boy because he cried, and no, that's not okay. That would be you feeding their lie. You know what I mean? So that's not what we're doing, or that's not what we're doing. That's not what we do. That's not how you help correct things, by lying about what needs to be corrected.
Yeah, because the culture, see, since they have the dead culture, our mothers have the dead culture in their mind, the dark priesthood, you know, paradigm in their mind, right? So instead of accepting the fact that us, their sons, could genuinely dislike something about them, they don't have that as, oh, you know what? They just genuinely dislike this, and I can control what they dislike. So let me correct my behavior and be accountable. That portion right there has been pulled out like Vanellope Von Cruz on Wreck-It Ralph. And it just took her apart. I'm serious. It's like, what was his name? Turbo. Turbo, all he did so he could be the king of Candy Race or whatever, he just removed, you know, Vanellope's data from the game. And that's what our mothers are, these glitches. They're these manifested glitches. And we actually know why there's a glitch. And however, as soon as we go to point that glitch out,
off with your head.
and so that's why, you know, when I see certain Moorish sons with women that are not just solidly copper toned, I don't even blame them. You'll be surprised. Most brothers that can afford to do so, they're not dealing with women in the Western Hemisphere anyway, unless they go to Brazil and buy a woman.
Of life.
And I'm not knocking them either.
Yeah. It sucks to have to buy things that you enjoy. I don't think that's
all women are being bought. All women are being bought.
Yeah, and that's not harmony. That's just another thing out of nature again, out of the natural order of life. We're just gonna put that on the record again. For sure.
Sort of the natural order. It comes from them dishonoring themselves and their ancient foremothers and forefathers, and then further dishonoring brothers such as ourselves to go, hey, yo, we can fix this shit. Yo, we ain't gotta do like this.
I don't like the way you said we dishonoring ourselves.
All right.
That's not fair. You gotta give us a chance. We don't be knowing, and they teach us, and we don't be knowing.
Shut the fuck up. Respectfully, all mothers. Shut the fuck up. And just be respectful to yourself. You know, somebody's got to say it. You don't like anybody. You don't like a voice of reason. And see, we're not Negro black colored, so you can't Kevin Samuels me.
I don't like his black ass.
Never been black. All right. See, I'm a free white person, right? And what I'm doing is I'm using sincerity and logic to be completely fucking honest with you. However, what we realize is maybe we're the fools with being honest with someone who loves a lie.
Hell no.
Hey, I just gotta be. You gotta be this real, regardless.
That's your fault. You like that lie. My fault, brother Sean. I didn't mean to cut you. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, we just got to keep it real, regardless. Like, I don't know, for some people, you know, for me, like, I can't lie because I got to keep up with the lie, and I'll be forgetting stuff. And
that shit. That's the worst. That's the worst. You gotta lie about the lie. When you lie, you gotta lie about the lie, and then you gonna have to keep lying about that lie. That shit is draining.
The story from the book of lies from one lie.
The avalanche of lies. The avalanche of lies. Literally.
Y'all some clowns. I like y'all bucket head brain ass niggas. Fuck y'all.
You're like, you know what?
Fuck us. Like, no, y'all got their tassel. Fuck you think you that pom-pom and shit from their head. All right. What feel better about denying the truth. Shit. What else can I say?
Yo. Oh my God. Oh fuck, man.
What Kevin Hart say? Are you done yet?
Oh my God.
Are you done yet?
This dude
Am I done? Hold on, let me think.
See, for real.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay.
Oh my God, these water.
I wasn't supposed to do that.
This dude is really
I wasn't supposed to be doing the
crazy,
clapping
man.
of the hands and shit.
Oh my God. Oh.
Oh my God.
There's some people out there like Hassan must don't ever want a woman again. He's saying all the wrong things. Why is Hassan even talking like that? Because there's there's mothers that are out there that watch, but they just probably die or overweight and know that I probably wouldn't really look at them. Shit like that.
Bro, my heart right now, bro. That shit was so funny. You gotta stop, yo. Oh God.
He thinks not.
No,
No,
because everybody needs to recognize who's the number one criminal on the planet. Ma'am.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
it's ma'am. Yeah, that's the number one. That was your answer. Was that your final answer? Ma'am was your final answer? Because that's actually correct. Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Confused now
That
when
did
they
it for me.
videos because ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit y'all talking. Ain't nobody trying to hear none of that y'all talking.
Oh my God, yo, this like 20 years from this moment, this is going to be some of the funniest shit ever put out there, bro.
It's going to be people out there. It's people out there that wish they had the confidence to speak up like the fuck we're speaking up. Some people just don't have the testicular fortitude to do so. They're fucking jabronis.
That's be sad. Because that's really true though. That do be true. You really do gotta consider those. Yeah, I mean,
we all self-conscious. I'm just the first to admit it.
Oh, in it all.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. And when it all falls down, man, I promise.
Yeah, man, it's sad, man. People, just speak up. It's good to speak up. It's good to speak.
We all
express yourself.
Yeah, you're right, bro. I'm geeking at that point. Go ahead.
No, you're good, man. Do good. Express yourself.
Trying to tell you, bro. Y'all know I don't fuck around, man. And that's the problem. I think that's what needs to be really seen is that, right? Some people gonna try to wonder, like, who's his mother, and she did a bad job of raising him. No, actually, what my own biological mother doesn't realize is I honor the fuck out of her. She said, "Don't be a follower, be a leader." You say no more, short, I got you. You know what I mean? You feel me? I'm definitely not about to be no motherfucking follower. You heard me. I just think I'm not being a follower like she imagined, though. She's like, fuck, this motherfucker was supposed to have been a good little black man. Nope, never was that.
Oh,
For Christ's sakes, let's keep it up, whole band. My mother was using what she thought at that time was addresses in the county for me to go to predominantly Albion schools. Okay, so you're not about to sit here and tell me, I just, be a good, upstanding whomever and all this other stuff when my whole education of how I got or my higher learning was based on me having to say I lived or slept somewhere else. How about that? Ooh, you want to talk about nationality principles? How about I had to say I was from someplace else or I laid my head somewhere else in order for me to get or be able to speak how I speak even right now? Yeah. So that means that robbing from the rich to give to the poor is how my mother actually raised me. Damn, am I Robin Hood?
Uh-oh. The holy unity of the rich and the poor, baby. Come on.
Come on, do it. Let's do it. Share it. I don't give a fuck, boy. You know, already know I'm on fire. I'm just waiting for the right lines to hit so I can release this. Most of these people ain't even ready for what's on our brains anyway, y'all. That's why I said, motherfuckers see us as some clowns and some coons, and really at the end of the day, we're your angels. Flat out. However, we're not the angels here for you to use us as scapegoats. We're the angels to show you to bring out the angel within you too. Fuck. Come on, boy.
Yes.
Islam, bro. Slide off here, my guy.
Who are they?
Islam, my beloved brother.
That man's gone.
Yeah, man. You know, gotta
man.
head to the job, man. But you know, we what's that song? We shall never come. You know, success is on us. So
Say it again. You headed to the where?
To the job.
Oh no, that's a Moor that punches a clock and works a job somewhere else. Oh, y'all are hypocrites. See, it's a difference when you know who you are and you're choosing to reserve your rights to subcontract because your resources are under occupation by corporate entities. See, that's what y'all. Woo! Brother Sean, go and do your thing, man, because you the shit. Woo! I don't know. Brother Sean is the LeBron James of front of house.
What you said?
He's the front of house LeBron James.
Oh, my
front of house means like comes to serving in a restaurant.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe. Okay. Kobe. I was just trying to give him somebody who's living and still a legend.
Oh my damn.
No. Okay. Took it too far. Too soon. Too soon. That's not a helicopter you in, are you? I'm kidding.
God damn.
I'm just asking, man. You know. Launchpad McQuack shit. That's all I'm asking. You know.
All right, bro. You travel safety, man. Do your thing.
Peace, bros.
All right, it's not, so Jack, it's me and you, bro.
What you
how much more having this fun here we finna do?
What you, man?
You know,
it's on you. What you got going on?
Falafel. Got the first one done. I think I overcooked it.
Falafel.
Overcooked it just a little. Because I think falafel only supposed to do like a minute on both sides, yo. For real. 1 minute on both sides.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to burn those drums.
Yeah. Because it take out the moisture. It's like, and I ain't gonna front, I still like my falafel has like that moisture to it, so it tastes like our burger instead of just, fried.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I like my joints crunchy for real. Look on the little, yeah, it gotta have the burger and the little crunchy on there too, though.
I'll take the crunch, but I need that joint to stay moist in the middle. I ain't gonna front. I need that moisture in the middle. However, this one's looking great. All right, so I got because the falafel takes the longest. The longest falafel take is the prep.
Right. That 30
minutes is always 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so, let's continue this, bro, because you and I think out of all 5 of us, we're the only 2 brothers who have experience with doing our best in some way, shape, or form to assist mothers that we thought were really serious about improving their character. Right? So with that experience, we can really speak on some things like when it comes to what people call so-called relationships, the loving relationships and stuff like that. Because I remember the conversations I'm on the phone with Brother Todd, and he's like, yeah, I've been in those situations, but I keep myself busy and I might date maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't get caught up, in relationships or long-term things. It's a prison and I'm not going back. I'm paraphrasing a lot of the conversation that I had with Brother Taj, but at the end of the day, it's just like what he's basically saying is y'all can't have this happy life, happy wife thing because the way things are set up, it's really set up for it to never work. That's the thing. And that's what is hard for people to accept. Can you imagine the whole thing that you think is life and how you trying to have your life was the whole time never really meant to work out that way? So that's why some people are being like, oh yeah, well, I'm not doing romance and polygamy is in full effect for African families. I'm gonna speak to that too. That's actually sort of kind of, but not true. What's happening is what you guys are really seeing is that the mothers are still trying to regulate how the sons are able to really do what is necessary. Can you imagine somebody coming from being completely unconscious, being asleep, and now they got the knowledge yourself, and now they trying to sit here and tell you how you about to go about conducting yourself with your knowledge yourself? Can you imagine somebody you just saved from drowning telling you, the lifeguard, how you could better save them next time?
Wow.
Are you telling me you about to go back out in the water? Because not only am I a lifeguard, I'm a real good listener. Woo, that cayenne is in there. I'm a really good listener. So it's like, oh, well, the next time don't do it like this. Don't save me like this. Don't save me that way. It's like, why do you need so much saving?
See, you're a smart ass. See, that's why I don't like you, Buckethead. Wham, motherfucker.
Oh my
That's why I
God.
just want a regular nigga who don't think and just punch the clock and take care of the whole, just hold it down around the house. I need somebody to hold it down.
Sound like you need a fucking anchor.
Yo.
Are we pitching tents? You need a stake on the end of that rope or something? Like, what do you mean hold it down? Oh, you want to be a big fucking child and the only one that's had the ability to respond are the sons. That's been my experience. And you women that be like, nah, see, that's not true. All women aren't like that. 9 times out of 10, you guys are not who we're physically attracted to. You probably really are great. You're probably really great. You can cook. You probably give some best head, and the coochie is probably off the charts. But you probably look like something we wouldn't want to touch with someone else's penis. Pause.
Or
so that being
your
said,
attitude is horrible and it makes you look like literally a blob. It's like you don't even exist. It's like you would be this. You would look like this. This is what you would look like. Just that. That's a representation. Maybe that. What about that? You look like
I'm trying to tell you, in my most recent experience, I'm telling you, it is the attitude. It's the attitude to the point where it's like, I actually can see and realize how deep the dark priesthood paradigm really is.
Like, how can you be mad about something that didn't happen?
I'm telling you, yo, that shit. That's why it's like, is it manic depression? Like, what's going? Paranoid schizophrenia? What's going on there? I don't want to label it because labeling it is really not the best thing. The best thing is to see, all right, how this shit transit and what's going on in your chart. All right,
yeah, fucking
motherfuckers
Mercury,
don't want to do that.
Fucking square Neptune like a motherfucker. Mercury's deposed Neptune. But yeah.
These are conversations that people aren't having on Prophet Noble Drew Ali's Solar Return because people just want to do the, let's do the pomp and circumstance and celebrate. Yay! It's about uplifting love and humanity. If anything, we should be honoring Prophet Noble Drew Ali with telling the truth. What you say, bro?
And they're not giving out simple instructions, just holy instructions for the children. Are those being amplified throughout the household and within yourself? Because you have to give these things within yourself before it can ever be considered to be given externally. It has to be internalized. It has to be comprehended internally before an external action happens.
That's why I said when it comes to this Moorish movement, with only due respect, I see why Prophet Noble Drew Ali put mother unconscious in her hands. I mean, in his hands. Because that's not.
Oh, that's just a picture. She ain't gonna be like that all the
Oh
time.
my God, bro.
This man's
You
a
are.
prophet.
That's not the condition of every woman. See, that ain't true.
How about the fact that you're disagreeing with the picture is evidence that you're unconscious in the prophet's hands? Unconscious in the prophet's hands. Yeah. Then and as soon as they disagree, they prove that picture. That's the thing about it. The thing about it is, imagine somebody's drowning and they don't even know that they're fucking drowning. They really think they swimming out this motherfucker. But they're drowning.
It's the water, the cares of the world.
They Michael Phelpsing on you.
Get you from the cares of the world, mother.
No, you good. I was saying they Michael Phelpsing on you.
No, you good, you good, you good.
I don't know how, because again, when looking at that picture of the woman and the brother who's on the cover with the fez on, and most people that read that book or see that book like, oh yeah, that's Prophet Noble Drew Ali. She, he's saving mother from, getting her out of the waters, taking her out of maritime love, and she's being used that way, bringing her onto the land, law of the land, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the Constitution, but at the end of the day, the only ones that seem like they are competent to speak are the sons. Because if she was up and ready to do something, she wouldn't just be in the arms dripping wet. And then in the background, it says the cares of the world in those waters. And a lot of people be like, oh yeah, he saved her from the cares of the world. No, that's not what happened when you take a bath. When you take a bath, and the water, the dirt from your body, skin cells or whatever, float on top of the water, sticks to the sides. So the cares of the world in that picture is not what she's been pulled out of. The cares of the world that you see on the top of the water is what's been washed away from her. That's the murkiness after being cleansed. She's clean, but unconscious.
Mm.
When she's in the prophet's hands.
So wake up, mommy. Wake up, mommy.
I am not. Don't fucking talk to me like that. Y'all rude and disrespectful.
Oh, sheesh.
Don't talk to me like that.
Sheet, brother. Sheet.
Y'all think y'all know it all.
Oh yeah, that's yo. When people say that, this is probably a scientific fact. When people say you think you know it all, you probably offended that person based on whatever the subject. It don't matter what the subject matter is. You probably offended that person with your knowledge or you being clear in the realities of life rather than, attaching to the falsehoods or the falsehood. So
I'm gonna keep it a whole bang, y'all. I just watched all those little short videos of what Kevin Samuels had put up there because I was just curious. I said, let me see what y'all doing, right? And at the end of the day, y'all, I'm looking at her like, it's still the same thing, yo. Like, my man is really talking to these sisters, and I can see in his eyesight when there's moments where he's just like, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not going to, but she just actually said some shit, and I don't even think she even recognized what she just said. It was a lot of that going on, right? And so the first lie we need to stop telling our mothers is that they're grown women. It's not
children
true.
having children. Children having children.
Yeah, it's not true. You're not a grown woman. You're childishly in denial. And see, since my biological mother wanted me to be as intelligent as I can be and go to all the predominantly Albion schools so that I can have in my mindset how to be whatever. And it really just backfired on her because I don't take anybody's shit. I don't take hers. When I had a consort, I don't take hers. I don't listen to her. Why would I listen to somebody who's clean but unconscious in the prophet's hands? It's not me. I just think we don't really think like this. And at the end of the day, somebody's got to be the bad guy. And usually the bad guy is the one who points the finger saying that they're the bad guys. You know what's so funny? All bad guys come from the number one bad guy. There would be no bad guy without a bad her. See, we conveniently only think about,
yeah, it's about mother and son. You know, the Pope be praying to the Black Madonna.
right? Okay. All right. Okay. Right, because you want, okay, we'll do that one. Since that's the case, then that means that the same men that women complain about is the men that they make.
Checkmate. Anyone?
Oh, I shouldn't have said the truth. I'm sorry. Let me go back to lying. Hold on. How do you do that? I'm so used to telling the truth these last 7 years consistently.
Yeah, that feels great, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It feels good when you tell the truth.
I've actually been telling the truth a lot longer than that. I'm just, sticking with
just putting that out there. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Listen.
Oh, I was stretching. I was doing my exercise as I sit down. Yeah, so accountability. That's
what we talking about.
That's the motion of the ocean, baby. Accountability.
Talking about.
Uh-oh.
Probably. They probably like, but then again, I trust y'all not pissed off. I trust y'all enjoy the fact that we tell the truth. But I know some people like,
see, that's not what your YouTube channel is used for. You know, this is astrology. Then
what y'all need to do is recognize that we can actually go back and look at a chart and even enjoy why we even said what we said, how we said when we said it during this whole presentation. Because even this presentation is an astrological testimony.
Indeed. It is uncovering what is looking to be covered. So people can stop or cannot be or avoid to be accountable. And here we are, the accountability crew, cleaning up. Anybody want to join? It's self responsibility though. You don't have to. You're not joining anything. You're just joining to care about yourself. Oh man.
What'd you say? Say that part again.
Which part? Can you hear me?
You kind of went out. Last part. Unless I just didn't hear. I thought the microphone went out. That's all.
Yeah, you good. I basically said just join. You're not joining us as a group or a collective. You don't do that. You're joining. Self-care. You're bringing yourself and self-care to a joint solution.
Joint solutions.
Islam.
And sometimes sometimes I just think to myself, like, because sometimes I just have to think about sometimes maybe what people think, like, they just too smart for their own good. They just know too much.
Yeah, that's nonsense though, because we don't really know anything.
I've met women who have divorced husbands, right? And I meet the husband, and then I see this new boyfriend that they got, and I go, they just want to control a dude.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Usually the woman usually gets the next guy she gets with is a dumber, is stupid. And the reason why people do that, go for dumber people, is because when they're with people like us, they know, like, damn, I can't control this motherfucker. Mm. The only thing I can possibly do is just create a domestic disturbance, because he don't go out and party. He not fucking with no other females. He don't talk to nobody in his DM on his phone and shit. This motherfucker boring for real. Damn, I gotta create some drama now. I gotta create some pain so I can feel that he's the man that's gonna love me. Like, I think I need it. Again, I'm pointing out unconscious in the prophet's hands.
Open for like this, and this can be classified as like an open source. So like if there's any, opposing views that needs to be, brought to the forefront from any, mother or man feeling some sort of emotional feelings as these messages are being conveyed to you, you should put them in the comment section. Maybe we can do a video together or something. Get you to know yourself for real.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we already know how that go, man, because you got all types of people out here. You got people that like I said, man, I see how we are, I see how we think, I see what knowledge we have in our libraries, I see how we do everything we do, man. It's really top-notch shit, yo. We are like super professional and have actually the tools that we need. And I think what's really so funny about it is the fact that we look how we look. So I think that there's some people that's just supposed to miss this shit and just be casualties of war. So the way we look is supposed to annoy them so that they don't get what they need this lifetime, because they're meant to repeat another lifetime, because they done stack their karma up to a way where they can't hear us or even see us, really.
Mm-hmm. So the same prophecy, we're vibrating too high for them, basically. Exactly. You have to come down. Can you come down? Your light is too bright. That ain't what the sun do. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn sure don't.
Yeah.
Excuse me, son. Can you turn your shine down? And even the sun not gonna even say no. The sun ain't gonna respond. You know why? Because the sun knows that you're asking it to do some cloud shit that it can never do. It's not a fucking
cloud. That's very true. This is very true. So,
if you want some shade thrown, you better call upon the clouds.
Yes. You gotta learn how to do those clouds too.
And 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna come until it's time to really water the earth anyway.
It's time to what?
Water the earth.
Huh. Oh, Atlantis will rise again, huh?
Just trying to say, man.
Islam.
What's up? I see what it is, man.
Bro. Yeah, man. It's great to it's great to see you again this time,
Yeah, I know, right, bro? We here again in these bodies, on these new bodies. And we got, you know, a good chunk of our memory, who we are from previous lifetimes. And we just stay consistent, man. And, you know, the biggest lesson I learned is we can just continue to just keep being brotherly to ourselves. We're taking on a course of life, knowledge, and truth that's not popular to the public trust. It's not popular to a lot of people out there, especially pertaining to the female persuasion, because it's not something based on them. It's more of what they have been socially engineered to believe, what, you know, what they think they need for life or survival. And the whole time they are unaware that they are viciously demanding a lifestyle that was constructed in a false paradigm upon a false paradigm, and is actually destined to never really bear fruit for you. So people that, I just got engaged and I'm getting married, and that's cool. You just found a way to reset the hypnosis. That's all.
Y'all already married when y'all fucking naturally got together.
It's already matrimony in order.
Literally. Third parties can't make.
There was already matrimony in order.
Who's the third party? The third party would be our mothers, because without them, we wouldn't be here. How about that?
And really, at the end of the day, those are the only two beings having babies anyway.
There you
Think
go.
about it. We sons, yes, we got the penis and the spark, but even that comes from mother. That comes from mother. So mother, like a bee, is fed royal jelly proverbially, and she turns her feminine on positive. And then how it has testicles and a penis instead of ovaries and a uterus. All righty? And it's called a son. It's a degenerate female called a son, just so it can go mate with another mother.
Indeed.
Sciences are things that, you know, I've come across and looked at and adopted and be able to utilize an explanation here so that we can be able to get over our chauvinistic selves. Our narcissistic selves. You know that tema, I swear this dude looks like Obama, yo.
Man.
Los palestinos me salieron baratos. Me pongo clandestino y la cara te embarazo. Empácate la América y quédate sin ropa. Si alguien se acerca, afuera está la tropa. Te compro una corta pa' cuando esté de viaje. Pero no me dé un tiro si te da coraje. De Colombia a Venezuela los pagamos PRD. Combinado hasta la suela, ahora me ven en negrito de ojos claros con el de ojos marrón. Esto se puso muy caro por disco de $1 millón. Activo para la vuelta, ya no estamos en olla. Con la dos almas muertas, de los que de olla. Me respetan en la calle, en alto nivel social. Tenemos mucho en detalle, tú sabes que negociar. Ya no es privado, donde es la salida. Mujeres en privado.
I didn't say nothing. I chuckle.
Valencia,
All right,
You was going in, that's your shit.
LA Dominio looks, well, that's Osuna, you know, LA Dominio. I swear, El Dominio looks like Obama, yo.
Oh,
When I first saw that, yo, I said, hold up. I couldn't stop laughing. I pointed that out to you too, not too long ago. I was like, yo, look like Obama. I was like, hey, yo, did y'all quit? Yo was like, all right. This has been great being your president. I am going to be a Latino trap artist. I will see you on the Billboard charts. Putas. So anyway, what? Hold up, yo. How? All right, yeah. It do need to be crispy. That one right there was like a little too moist.
You're hilarious.
That one was too moist.
That was too yeah. Yeah, that John gotta have a little crisp on that John. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest on me. I just sat here and ate 6 falafel, bro.
You're hilarious.
Right? So y'all,
Excited.
We really kind of did our thing, did whatever. I need to let these devices charge. And then maybe later on tonight, I'll
that's funny too.
Huh?
I said, yeah, me too, actually. My phone is actually dying too, sir.
Yeah, I need to do the shave thing, but I was just like, I'll do it. I had to early. I was like, oh, I'm going to hit myself up. All right, y'all. We'd like to thank you for joining us in honoring Prophet Noble Drew Ali's solar return by simply being ourselves, enjoying ourselves, speaking plainly, not being dogmatic with, falsities of I'm not going to say this and I need to act like I'm done with that shit. I'm done.
Islam?
We need to just have some really great, honest,
you have to enjoy yourself. You really have to enjoy this experience. Don't be so uptight about it because this is just a playground. This isn't when we go back home, we're gonna be home. We don't have to worry about the things that we worry about here. And don't even worry. Just literally delete that thought from your thought process. Worry. Fuck it.
Tell them.
Enjoy your life. Live it to the fullest. Seriously. Do the things that you want to do. Fuck what anyone has to say about what you do. As long as
we're mainly talking to the sun. I'm sorry.
As long as you aren't hurting anyone. But yes.
I was going to say that you just mainly talking to the sons because we the ones that need all the protection out here mentally because the dark priesthood lives alive and well in the women that we, damn, man, it's going to have to let them die alone there. So beautiful and got bodies that we really enjoy. However, the mindset says you got to let them die alone.
Tough life.
So, here's what it is. So anywho,
don't endanger your life with a fool. That's Noble Drew Ali. It's quoting Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Don't endanger your life with a fool.
Yep. Because goodness gracious. Ooh, I really thought people was really through with their foolishness after full disclosures. So sometimes some people just, you know what? I just remembered I'm a dumb motherfucker that don't really want to nationality and birthright seriously. Let me get the fuck out of here. Where my makeup? So anywho, with that being said,
oh my God, man.
Ain't enough turbans with buttons in the center that will change your character. You got to make a real actual decision inside of this portion here. You got to go.
Yes.
You know what?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me answer that. Bear with me. Then we can deal. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The thought is the font. Thought is the font of action. Thought is the font of action. Thought is the font of action.
Thought is the font of action.
Huh?
Thought is the font of action. In other words, the fountain from which actions pour is thought.
Change of diet is just, I'm reading from As a Man Thinketh. It says change of diet will not help a man who will not change his thoughts. He just said all those crystals and all those turbans and feathers, that's not going to do it if you don't really happen, if you're not changing your inside, the
Show the
internal
cover again.
reality.
As a man thinketh, right? So all that outward shit, all that changing your diet and changing how you dress don't mean nothing if you're not really sincerely changing your mind to be a better developed character.
Period.
Because your body is the actor.
Islam.
And
don't go trying to blame your natal chart either. Because if you know, when you know about your natal chart, it isn't fixed at that moment. You have
those are airhead valley girls.
Oh my God, Cher. Yeah, Dion. Oh my God. The moon's in Scorpio. And that just means that it's not a good time.
No, that's not how you use astrology.
No.
That's how it's popularly propagated to dumbasses in the public trust so that people never really grasp the full truth pertaining to astrology. You can really shorten that, but go and finish saying what you were saying, bro, because you're exactly right. Do not use the astrology as an excuse to be fuck
that's
shit.
It. That's simplified, bro. You know what I mean? That's it. And if you hear people doing that, you should probably consider, oh yeah, I'm a Taurus, so I don't like to move that much. It's just like, come on, bro. You fuck around, be an Aries for real. But I yield.
Well, with that, bro, we can yield with you making that final point, man. Thank y'all, everyone. Namaste to you all. And honor Prophet Noble Drew Ali on this Moorish American Week, January 8th through the 15th. Y'all all enjoy yourselves, and we'll be seeing you on Monday with with Intuition Monday with brothers Benjamin and brother Sean Ali Mel. And then on Wednesday, you'll see Brother Terrell, and Brother Corey for our 7-day Tropic Medical Astro Weather Report. And maybe, just maybe, we'll do an Improv Friday. Maybe get some other astrologers in here that we can interview and have them share what it is that they do. Why would you do that when you guys are trying to make all the finances that you can make? Because we actually really know how you continue to keep yourself valuable to the entire galaxy. So with that being said, thank you so much, Brother Terrell. I appreciate you, time and energy. Namaste to you all. Myself, Lawn Master. Peace out.